day, Lady Kate.
Good day. It's been a fair while since you came to my manor.
Indeed it has. I don't believe I'm acquainted with this here fossil.
Why, yes, it's a fossil of a Hyalonimus from the Carboniferous period.
By George, what is that?
Let me show you.
Why, the air here is rather pleasant.
Good observation, William. The oxygen concentration in the atmosphere is a staggering 31%, 14% higher than back home.
Wowee, what does that mean?
It means many of the critters that call this place home can grow much, much larger.
Just like that Arthropluera. It's like someone compiled 9 millipedes all together. That's evolution at its finest. It has grown far beyond its modern limitations, around 2 meters in length.
It does indeed look that way. And look over yonder, a Hyalonimus scampering along, his red noggin ablaze for all to see.
Bollocks!
Well, evolution of amniotic eggs must have allowed our fella over there to exploit our motherland.
Wait, what has happened? Where has the swamp gone?
Ah, you see, the land that later formed the UK has now completely risen out of the water and is presently situated at the centre of Pangaea. There is too much land between us and the coast, so all the moisture in the air has rained out before it gets here.
So the swamp has dried out and most of the plants and animals have died?
That is correct, my good sir. They are now buried underground and turning into some very useful limestone, coal and oil.
Excuse me, Kate. Aren't we in the middle of an ice age?
Why, yes, William. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm feeling rather hot and sweaty at the moment. Why is this so?
Well, we're currently in the middle of Pangaea, quite close to the equator. The land we're standing on was formed after the erosion and deposition of volcanoes and mountains due to the convergence of Laurussia and Gondwana. But it looks like we're about to drift northwards and break off now.
Brrr. It's getting a bit chilly now, isn't it?
Well, now we're in the interglacial period, and we're drifting closer towards the North Pole.
We're now in the Cenozoic era. The North Sea has formed, and tectonic uplifts have eroded, depositing sediments such as the famous London clay throughout southern England, for sure containing many fossils.
And there are no more active volcanoes, as we're no longer located on a tectonic boundary. Yippee!
We've broken apart again and now encompass the island of Great Britain and the northern portion of Ireland. Look at those chalky grey boulders and hills over there.
Oh, those? They're limestone deposited during the Carboniferous period. They were left behind by interglacial melts and later exposed due to millions of years of weathering. But the elements aren't the only thing that has changed our landscape.
You're right. We humans have made this land our own, mining limestone for the construction of our concrete jungle.
Plant species that would previously grow up to heights of 30 metres now only grow to a mere 20 centimetres.
And our red-headed skink has become a wee little chap.
Blame it on the oxygen levels.
But why has it changed?
Well, during the Carboniferous, plants incorporated an extensive amount of lignin, a complex organic polymer, making them structurally stable against gigantic insects. Lignin is largely made up of carbon atoms and is insoluble, thus hard to degrade. Few organisms can degrade it, resulting in carbon being locked up, increasing atmospheric oxygen, putting the carbon in Carboniferous.
So that's how the period got its name. How brilliant. So that's where all that oil that powers our old jam jars comes from. We're finally back in the Quaternary. I'm feeling knackered.
What a journey! Well, what have you learned?
Well, Kate, I've discovered that back in the Carboniferous, insects and plants were much, much larger, likely due to the vastly more concentrated atmospheric oxygen. I also observed that organisms will adapt to changes in geography and climate. We can see this in the descendants of the Hyalonimus. I also discovered that our great United Kingdom was once underwater before it became a swamp and evolved into the great kingdom that it is today.